What's up, fellow fans of RC? Jeremy here, back again in the new year, bringing you a highly requested kit. If you've been following our channel, you know that we did basically all the Team Durango ready to run offerings. And a lot of people said, hey, do a 22, do a 22. And so it came down to cash, and so I couldn't really get the buggy and the truggy, maybe soon. Although I really want to get the SCT, the Shortcourse, the 4x4 Nitro RTR that they got going on too. So we'll see how this winter goes. But this is the Losi 22 buggy, ready to run. It's basically everything you need to get going except the LiPo and a charger. And let's get to cracking it open. I know it's been a little while since we've seen each other. I kind of shot ahead in December a little bit to give myself some time off and to regroup. A lot of you have been asking about, where's Brandon? And I've tried to answer it in the comments, but the reality is, I'll do it again here. Brandon got a full-time job designing helicopters that inspect these crazy boilers, and he moved to Kentucky. So, you know, he was here over the holidays hanging out with me, but we didn't get much time to do any RC with all the family stuff. But let's see what we got going on. All right, so slide this off to the side a little bit. A piece of cardboard. Exciting. All right, so we've got a little baggie of all the spacers. Exciting stuff. The little toolkit that comes with it. All good stuff. Let's get to the radio. The receiver this is all Spectrum, obviously. Well, I guess it's not obvious, but I think the receiver inside is the SR300. I'm sure this is probably like the DX2 radio, or DX3, oh, 3-channel. So you get the DX3E. It's actually got a lot. Wow, this is a big upgrade over the Team Durango remote. You've got all your controls up along the top here for throttle trim, steering trim. Very nice. 3-channel too. I think the Durango is only 2-channel. Don't quote me on that, but this is DX3E remote. And here's the buggy. You'll see it comes with the rear mount of the motor, which is a 13.5 turn brushless censored motor. And in the bottom, you've got your manual and cool neon stickers. I definitely think Losi's got their stuff together with their packaging. Even if you look at the way their kits come, they're all, I mean, they just look tight. So let's take care of the bottom. It's clasps here. We'll get you some close-ups too. So this is, I mean, about as from the box to the track as you can go. As with any race-ready kind of buggy or whatever that you might purchase, why would you be purchasing an RTR? Well, you'd have to already know basically that you're going to run that 13.5 turn censored motor. If the class you want to race in isn't a 13 turn motor, maybe it's a 17 turn or whatever, you're going to want to get the kit instead of the ready to run. But if you know that the motor is going to be accepted in your, let's get it nice centered here, very tight paint scheme, very well balanced. It's got a 2.5 millimeter aluminum chassis on the bottom. It's got threaded aluminum shocks. Ball bearings, looks like ball bearings all around. Extra thick turnbuckles. Just, I mean, when you hold this in your hand, it's just like, I don't know how quite to describe it. It's like, it's very high quality. I mean, you just know, I mean, this is legitimate ready to race, I would say. You know, again, like I said, if you're going to run the 13.5 turn. All right, let's get the shell off. And this is a little cumbersome. That's why this is a race buggy. I mean, it is all about aerodynamics, but it is packed in there pretty tight. You can see you can do either the mid mount or the rear mount. If you listen to the Losi team drivers, they'll talk about how the different tracks really dictate where you're going to run your motor. And being a 13.5 turn, this can be pretty quick. It's got the low. It's also the low center of gravity chassis, which a lot of people like. It looks like 12, maybe 12 millimeter aluminum shocks, and like I said, ball bearings all around. Just an excellent high quality, ready to run. I mean, at first blush, I would say it feels a little bit nicer than the Team Durango, and it's right around the same price. You've got your censored motor here, on-off switch right on top, the SR300 ground receiver, and I can't see, I mean, it's a Losi rebranded servo. It doesn't really tell me anything on it, but I'm sure for ready to run, it's going to be sufficient. Digital, I'm sure all servos are pretty much digital nowadays, but you can see how clean that bottom of the chassis is. I mean, this thing is, I mean, when you hold it in your hand, it's so well balanced. With the rear mount too, obviously with the center mount, you're going to have a little bit of a different feel to it, the way the weight disperses. But everything's right over the center. Doesn't seem like there's any extra material anywhere. It's very smooth lower chassis, very, very tough, strong for aluminum. You do feel a little bit of that extra weight being aluminum versus plastic, but my opinion, well worth it. The tires, you know, seem very soft. They are, let's see, the back BK bars. I'm not sure what that is, but they're soft-ish. I mean, again, any RTR, what do you have on the front? Taper pins. With any RTR, I mean, I know the tires, people, all of these people that do unboxing videos spend so much time talking about the tires. The fact of the matter is, I don't care. You can't expect the tires to be perfect for what you want, unless it's a basher and they have great all-around tires. Then you can be satisfied with it. So this is the Losi 22 ready to run, and just like all of our other kits, we're going to get some right from the box to the ground running footage on a 2S LiPo. Yes, this has a LiPo cutoff, and then we'll give you our final review. And in case you didn't notice, we've kind of combined our 3 sets now. You can see I even bought some. I've tried to diversify my offering. I've even got some Hobby King stuff back there. So it's going to be a really exciting new year. So hopefully you like this video. If you have any questions about the Losi 22, please post them up on down below. If you're new to the channel, take a moment and crush that subscribe button right below the video. And if you love us like we love you, remember to crush that like button. Thanks, and we'll talk to you real soon.